walking from Hudson Ave in Union City and 38th Street, going toward Park Avenue. Passing Union Hill Middle School, which became a middle school in 2009. Before that, it was Union Hill High School. One of the two high schools in Union City at the time. Lots of trees. We just planted these this year, I think, or at the end of last year. And they put the trees kind of where you would open your car door a lot of times, which may not have been the best planning. Nice day. It's March 2nd, 2022. You could feel spring just about to come out, but not quite. All right, I'm at Park Avenue now. As I cross the street, I'm making my way into Weehawken. So now, we are in Weehawken, the Weehawken side of the street. I'm walking south on Park Avenue. I used to live on this block down, a few blocks down, around 35th Street. It really hasn't changed much. All right, turn onto Highland Place, I think it is. Highland Avenue, maybe? There's an Edgar Street. I never knew that block was called Edgar Street. I'm gonna cross over if I can. Yeah. If you go down that block, you'd hit the back of Woodrow Wilson, which was a school for Union City. That was in Weehawken. Very odd. It was a Weehawken school, well, a Union City school, but it was actually on Weehawken land. The purpose of these videos is to try to just make me keep walking at lunch. Getting my steps in. Trying. Our first roadblock. I'm in the street. And I'm walking. All right. This is kind of like the beginning of Boulevard East here. If I were to go right, that'd be going down to Hoboken, and up that way is up toward Boulevard East. Hopefully I'll get a break here that I can jaywalk, but the light's turning. All right, here we go. So now a little history about Thelonious Monk. If you don't know who Thelonious Monk is, you should, without a doubt, look him up on Spotify or Apple Music. Whatever it is, Thelonious Monk's one of the greatest piano players ever. And we're actually walking to his house where he lived. You can see New York beyond the cliff over there. Bond Place, making it right. So anyone that likes jazz might know the story of Charlie Parker dying in the apartment of the Baroness. And I think her name was Baroness, was it Nika de Koningsberg? Might have that wrong, but he died in Manhattan in her apartment, but then she wanted to get out of Manhattan and get like a house of her own. And she ended up coming to Jersey and buying a place right here on this block. So it's actually at the end and you have to turn a little bit, but we're going toward it now. And as you get further away from the main road here, the houses get nicer and nicer. But her house that she had built, I think, looks very boxy and not like the other houses around it. But Thelonious Monk spent about, I'm guessing about 10 years living here toward the end, at the end of his life. He actually like died in 1982, actually while he was living over here. I'm out of breath. That's not good. I gotta keep doing videos. Keep getting my steps up. But the houses are getting nicer and nicer as you go back this way. And this is like only a one-way in, one-way out type situation as we get further back here. Like there's another road that comes out of here toward the to the road we were on, if I'm not mistaken, but like there's no through traffic in here. It's a long, we're basically on a cliff right now with the Lincoln Tunnel helix to my right, beyond that way. And the cliff to New York would be that way. I've always been curious how much these houses go for back here. But it's really a nice little secluded area in what is otherwise an urban situation. I think Eddie Harris bought the house from the Baroness after Thelonious Monk died, but I could be wrong. Here we got Bellevue Street. And this is what I was saying, this would be the other way of coming out. You could go to the left there and come out that way, I think, over the cliff to Manhattan. And we'll just keep going down this block. And the houses, you can tell, are getting nicer and cooler. Older looking. Richer people probably live back here, I would imagine. Looks like a really old looking house here. Across the street, so you can see it. It's a cool looking house. Like I said, the backyard would be, I think, the helix going down to Lincoln Tunnel. If you look back there, you can see it. All right. I remember the last time I walked through, this house was being, the house I'm pointing to right now was being built. And another right to go even more secluded. I'm probably gonna watch this back and be annoyed at my breathing noises. It's annoying. So if you take a look, you can see what the houses look like back here overlooking the cliff in New York. Very nice. I wouldn't say mansions, but they're definitely on the higher end. And look at that view you got if you're on the backyard over there. You're looking right into Manhattan. All right, now we're coming up to where Thelonious Monk lived, the Baroness. And you'll see how it's very different from the other houses around it. Almost looks like a just square, rectangular type bunker. There you go. That's it right there. My little lunchtime pilgrimage to Thelonious Monk's old house. Now, she had a million cats in here too. There's some old documentaries you can look at where, you know, she shows her with the cats. But if you look how beautiful. Like, I don't know if there's a back window. I don't know if I can walk on this. It doesn't say I can't. I mean, is this private property? Is it not? I don't know. It's pretty cool though. There's a family coming behind me. I'm not sure what they're doing. Probably similar to what I'm doing. See the address there, 63. Not sure if this is Bond Place or King Avenue, King Place. It's one or the other. But yeah, I wonder where, I don't know the layout of the house. I don't know where he played piano, because I heard stories about him coming here and just playing piano like for hours and hours, playing the same song. I forget who it was. It said like they left in the morning and he was playing a song, and when he came back at night, he was playing the same exact song. Probably getting in trouble for this. Some dog poop in here. Maybe I'm allowed to be here. Look at this. That's cool. Alright, I'm gonna leave just in case. Oh, Thelonious Monk's old house. I wish I could see it. I can't. And I'm gonna hang out. Very cool.